Like a
So,
Toby Kadachi or something, they'll give us defense.
so
Mm.
what are the rewards for clearing these event quests?
Fuck if I know.
Probably armor, or maybe a weapon.
Probably
You get to
tickets.
kill a pony, then you get to kill another pony.
You get a lot of Kirin
And then you
parts.
get a shit ton of hate from the My Little Pony community.
Well, Clapper's gonna clop. What
Yeah.
else can they do?
Because I mean, if
When
any one of them are the
people
Street
get
Fighter
Yuri
armor
from the
sets,
My Little
then
Pony community.
I want to get my hands on those.
I doubt that because I wouldn't be able to do it because I don't have a Street Fighter 5 save data.
Yeah,
You
early
can.
access. and
You
all.
don't need to have it. I mean, you get them earlier if you have a save. But I think you can get them.
There are
Like-
no special rewards for this quest.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
what the hell's the point?
Yeah, these events
You
so
killed
far have
14,400 monies
Oh, good point. I want that money. So
and low rank
Can't really argue with that.
drops that most low rank hunters probably wouldn't have access to.
Okay, you put a good reason.
oh god damn it, Anarchy Knight.
Oh,
I thought Rarity was Deadpool's favorite.
I think
Seems
that's
to love you,
I think
you know.
that's Pinkie Pie.
Oh, good point. But he seems to love the white unicorn he uses in the movie.
Okay, fair point.
That looks more like Mr. Toots from Red Faction Armageddon, though.
Wait, there's actually a unicorn in Red Faction?
In Red Faction Armageddon, there's a special weapon called Mr. Toots that is a unicorn that shits rainbows.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I remember seeing that in a video.
I remember watching Achievement
It was
Hunter.
my
Like
favorite
a
weapon.
correct.
Okay, yeah, okay. If anything gets me wanting to play Red Faction, there it is. A
Hold on,
unicorn
I'll
that
find a
shits
picture of her
rainbows.
real quick.
Are you guys in the hub? Because I seen. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm here in the hub. Yeah, let's go. Let's see. Head to
Can we
the
do some
Wild Spire.
options?
Head to the Wild Spire Waste. That's the next thing I have to do.
Do you want to
Oh,
just
you
do
need to
some
find
quick
the
side quests?
Echo. No, Group Echo. How is it called? The Puki Puki. You're gonna fight a Puki Puki there that basically is your first high rank monster.
All
Yeah,
right,
I've already done that.
So then let's.
I find I
Go
do
do
find the
that.
Pookie Pookie quite easy to beat.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking Pookie Pookie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty
The
easy to beat.
thing is, however,
It's normal.
Snake.
It's normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to say that you're
Alright.
basically getting in the most annoying part of the game because basically you have to find pieces of the pink Raytheon all across the maps, all of the
Yeah.
maps.
Oh,
You know,
that's
that's
what I'm gonna have to do now.
Yep.
Go speak to your
After you
handler.
destroy the Pookie Pookie.
Yeah, basically you do expeditional quests and at certain areas you will find scales or footprints
Oh.
of the pink Raytheon. After
To
you
be
fill
fair,
the
Star,
whole
at
bar,
least he's
you can
doing
get
it.
it back.
At least he's doing it with us because we're gonna be going all over maps in
Huh,
this.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
What better
Then
time to do it?
Maybe we're gonna actually do it. The only problem. Okay,
Right. So then, once I
need
find the
to- we
Puki
need to activate
Puki, fire
the flare, I think.
an SOS flare.
yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Pretty fucking
Oh.
much.
I'm thinking if we're gonna help Snake do this, let's just do a ton of optional quests that go all around the place.
Oh yeah,
Keep
it will
in
go
mind,
for me too. I
guys.
need to find the Raytheon as well.
Keep in mind, Sphincters, the second Xehanort's done, one of us has to back out, namely the one who didn't put his name on the list properly.
Okay.
Just just making sure everyone remembers the rules.
Okay.
Who didn't put the name right? I put my name.
Yeah, after I told you.
Oh, but you said name. Ah, fuck this. Okay, you send her back. Then I back out.
Alright.
Yes, when Xehanort comes in, you back out like a good boy.
And then and that's when I punch him, right?
No,
That's when I punch him, right?
that's when you avoid getting spanked like a bad boy.
So, while we wait for that, Kingdom Hearts 3, Monsters Inc. Who saw that coming?
I did.
Hello.
I did because it was leaked. Like
Exactly.
2 months in advance.
How many
What the
people
hell am I
thought
looking at?
How many people
Uh,
thought that was bullshit?
What the hell are these things?
I'm not
They look like
finding
mini
the-
Pacos.
Those are in fact Grimalkins, I believe.
Beat
Yeah.
their ass because they'll start throwing shit at you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they
will
already are.
paralyze your ass and then beat you up.
Okay, what did you leave behind? Oh, some material.
Okay, I'm looking it up to see if there's any information on this bullshit.
Still hoping for Atlantis and Treasure Planet.
Oh, no,
Well, Ariel's a summon, so
Well, that's good. If she's a summon, that means her world's not in it.
No Atlantica, please.
I just want
come
Atlantis,
on.
damn it. I want Milo.
no finny fun for you.
I want Atlantica back. I think it'd be great.
I'm gonna hit you somehow.
I'm trying to find out what those little masked pelicos are.
Okay.
You know what I
here's a
want?
Bareth.
I know it's a very low possibility, but you know what I want? I want the Great Mouse Detective.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. That yeah, something that's pretty much been forgotten.
Dude.
From the.
Do you really want to
this
fight
time.
Radigan?
Yes.
You wouldn't want to fight Radigan in the clock
Oh,
tower.
what the hell? I didn't want to do that.
I want Mouse Sora.
Yes, someone else gets it. Ruby is right. Little Mermaid 2 world.
Oh,
Please, no.
No, 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 no.
All right, let's.
I like that movie, but no. Please no.
I will say so far the worlds have been pretty good. I
Mm.
can't think of any world I'm not happy to see so far.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
actually really excited
I mean,
for a lot
I'm
of
even
worlds.
happy for Olympus Coliseum, and usually I'm tired of that place. Mostly because
Well,
finally
you're tired of just the basic go to the Coliseum, that's it.
Now
Pretty
we've
much.
got a full world.
This is Thebes and the full Mount Olympus.
Also, we're finally getting NPCs in goddamn towns.
Damn right, boy. Damn right.
Also, who's ready for Agrabah World 3?
Oh God.
Dude,
hello,
it's
there's something over
gonna
there.
be the what is it, the thief?
Yeah,
thief
King
thing?
of Thieves.
King of Thieves. I'd love that.
I mean,
That'd be a
if it
perfect
is, that's
tie-out.
Has
absolutely
Agrabah been
perfect.
confirmed?
Not yet.
I think it's
Oh.
still
But it would be-
assumed.
It would be perfect. It'd be a nice tie-off to Aladdin's story.
Hey, there's Diablos. You should go punch it.
Shut up, Daemos. I'm not that dumb.
Go
You
slap
want-
him in the face.
sure
Tell him
about
he's
that?
bad.
Confirmed, right?
But you're Patrick. Who is that?
And then he puts it
That sounded like
one
Toad.
down and it's Diablos.
Okay, because this is taking a while. You want me to tell you where the Pookie Pookie is?
Yeah. Is it in the marsh area?
Yeah, it's in the
it's
green
not, yeah.
area.
Okay,
Go to the
that-
green area.
That made sense.
I mean, he's green, so he'd be in the rainforest.
What other world?
Yeah, I would
be
love
good?
to see the Keyblade graveyard.
Again?
Oh, I mean, it's probably gonna end up like that towards the end.
Pretty much.
Well, like an actual full-blown world where you can look
Ooh,
through all the
you know-
Keyblades.
I know it's also an odd choice, but you know what? I want Hawaii.
What? Lilo and Stitch?
Yes.
They did that in Birth
I
by
mean-
Sleep.
No, that was Deep Space. I want to see where Stitch has gotten to at this point in the story. I'd love to see
Basically, yeah.
Hawaii.
Deep Space
I
only
bet
covers
MBM.
of this.
MBM
of the-
said it perfectly. We get to see Hawaii, the stuff with Lilo and Stitch, and we see tons of cutscenes where Sora gets homesick because he misses his world.
Hey, Snake,
Yeah.
you're going the wrong way.
Oh my God!
You're going to the Gyarados.
You're going
Remember
to the
when that
Blue Totem.
Raytheon show up in the
Sure,
Yeah,
totally.
cutscene?
look, you were right next to it, Snake.
Yeah, and you keep
Where
going
the
on
fucking
the
Diablos was? Come on.
Okay.
Snake. Remember where the Raytheon shows up in that cutscene when you first find the barrel?
Okay. Yeah, I know where that is. Thank you. Thank you
There.
for being more specific.
There we go.
I
Problem
thought the
solved.
fucking trees on the background would have been obvious. Sorry, mouthful of pizza, still eating.
Yes, Daemos, but remember, this is Snake we're talking about.
Very true.
Hello. Oh.
Snake. It's no, that's a
Yeah,
barrel.
yeah, I figured that. By
If you really
just
want to
rolling
fight it,
around.
you can. We can't help you though.
Alright.
We're just
But we
drinking
will laugh
here.
at you.
When I see the Baroth do that, I'm kind of reminded of a dog or a pig playing in the mud.
Also, to add to what you say that MBM said about Lilo and Stitch World, also
It
they
was
could
your
pretty much use more of the experiments. I mean, they used one of them in Birth by Sleep.
We got Sparky.
There are
I
a
want
ton
to
of them.
see 625 Ruben. I want to see Ruben.
But
Ah, crap.
Alright, here's the place.
Anarchy's right. You just imagine the final battle against Zehanort in the Keyblade graveyard. As you're going, you just yank up Keyblades from the ground at random and get to use them.
Nice.
I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, but that actually sounds pretty cool.
Literally just running through, grabbing the scattered weapons of fallen masters as you go, beating on Zehanort with them. Not the one who's going to join us, the asshole creeper.
Ah, yes, there we go. There.
Xehanorto, stay still. We're gonna.
No, Ruby, it's actually the final battle. This is the end of the Zehanort saga.
Yeah, and then we're going on to the new saga afterwards, which I think is what Unchained Key has been alluding to.
Spoilers. Thor is actually going to become the new villain.
That'd be interesting.
Okay, I had some internet issues. What did I miss?
Not a
But
whole
I'm
lot.
gagging, that's about it.
Like everything went silent. I think my computer kind of got frozen for a moment.
What was the last thing you heard?
I don't remember. I think it was Demos yelling at Snake about
Oh
stuff.
dear sweet
There
Jesus,
it
you
is.
assholes! How could these bastards do this? They better not fuck it up.
What?
Well, the new season of Power Rangers has been confirmed, and it's the one that just ended in Japan. Space Sentai Q Ranger.
Okay, so what's the bad news about that?
Well, if you're a Sentai fan,
Mm-hmm.
realize that localization for Power Rangers changes a lot from the Japanese versions, which usually have actual plot and character development. Like, you know how... Have y'all seen commercials for the last 2 or 3 seasons? The
No.
Yeah,
dinosaurs?
this is pretty shit.
Like how they have those big, super absurdly buffed bodies when they're in the Megazord now for some reason?
No, I haven't seen that.
Well, I saw a commercial. Apparently, that's how they work the Megazords now. They get super steroid raging.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh!
So just imagine that.
Shit.
That's basically not. That's not coming over. That's actually from here. That's something that they've decided needs to be done. Also, you gonna shoot us a flare off, Snakey?
Oh.
I'm
That would
gonna
actually be
say,
a brilliant
so
idea.
they finally I'm more surprised at the fact they're actually making changes, because I thought they were going. Lately, they were doing just the laziest work ever and just of everything.
Give me a second.
Oh
to get
no,
out
the
here.
current, like everything they've been doing recently is. Oh hey, there's an Elder's Recess expedition. Ooh, we're gonna unlock that soon, because it's only Hunter rank 13.
Neat.
I am
Yeah.
not able to fire this right now. Shit.
Conditions.
Wait, oh yeah, there's a fucking cutscene at the end of it.
Alright, well,
If you wanna do it as a hunt together, you have to leave.
yeah, that made sense.
You have to leave and set it up as an actual hunt.
You can't even abandon it right now.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, why?
Wait, does this expedition
I
count
can't.
as a
Shit.
low rank or a high rank expedition?
I
This is
cannot
high rank.
abandon this.
You can get a venom sac from the Pookie Pookie. Okay, well, you're on your own, Snake.
Yep.
Rest in peace, me.
Pretty
We're
fucking-
just gonna be here getting wasted.
Here
All
lies
right,
Snake.
somebody,
He got
somebody
drunk
start
and
up
died
the
in a Puke
GTA
Puke
5 wasted
hunt.
screens.
Okay, everyone, get zinned.
Wow, 48 people are still here. Hey,
I really
They like
appreciate you
Snake
48
suffering as
people
much-
that are sticking around.
They
yeah,
like
you're
snakes.
good people.
No, they're like me. They like Snake suffering a lot.
Okay, well, you're somewhat good people.
But
Right?
basically, here's the thing, like, to continue my little fears, the recent seasons have been taking very drastic steps to change away from the Japanese series, which, again, had actually good plots. Like, they have good, solid, not like uber amazing plot, but it's actually, for something that's created in a year, actually fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, is literally every Super Sentai, every Kamen Rider, it's made in a year's time. Literally, from the second the first episode starts airing of the current season to the end of the current season, they're working on the plot, casting, designs, all that for the next season of Super Sentai.
That's kind of amazing.
Which is probably what keeps it going so long.
Right.
Well, that's how they've been doing it the entire time for both Sentai and Kamen Rider. They've never had the same cast. They've never kept a team together for very long. Power Rangers did that in my.
It shows how little I've seen of Sentai then, because for me the idea of them actually changing things so it's not just a dub work actually was something I was excited for, because my childhood went with the original Power Rangers up to
Well, I mean,
space,
that's that, like,
and that was a lot of changes. My problem is that from what I've seen, the changes are not good compared to what it was back then. Like,
Oh,
they're
no,
not
like-
putting an effort to actually, if they're gonna edit something new, might as well do something good.
I will say one thing for recent. Samurai was actually very close to the original story of Shinkenger, the Japanese series.
Mm-hmm.
Dino Thunder was actually not that long ago, Ruby.
I
thought it
know
was called
Thunder, I
Dino
think it
Shark.
was like 2009.
Yeah, it was only like 10 years ago.
But yeah, well, okay, then I didn't watch up to space. I think I watched up to Dino Thunder, and then
I'm not even gonna pretend. I watched through fucking RPM. Like, I am not gonna pretend I'm not nerdy and childish. I watched all that shit. When they started bringing it back with, Dino Chargers, which I fucking love this. Well, no, not Dino Chargers, but, fuck.
I
Super
can't
Force
help
or
you
whatever.
there.
I don't remember what it's called. It's like Super Force or something. It's
Mega Force?
Mega Force, that's it.
I heard that was a complete disaster.
And that's the sad thing, is the original series
Had a gigantic
Those
crossover,
stages
yeah.
was actually interesting. It was actually a good idea, but they changed it, and they had to change it because America is a Christian country.
Oh, it has to do with things with God and shit.
Okay, hold on. People are talking about Power Rangers as well.
Yep.
Like, so what stuff is removed from Super Sentai when localization / butcherization happens?
Well, that
Basically,
depends
almost
on the
everything.
series.
Yeah,
Like,
depending.
this is an instance thing. Like, and keep in mind, we've skipped at least 3 Sentai.
Sheena, what the hell are you? What the hell is that? That Sheena's rolling around him.
Oh, that's the little cannon.
Oh wow, that's absolutely cute.
Yeah, Power Rangers is still live action. But like,
Mhm.
here's, and this is the one, this is getting back to it, these are 2 of my favorite Sentai. Gokaiger and Kyoryuger, which were translated into Super Mega Force and
Mega Force and Super Mega Force.
respectively. Gokaiger, this was an awesome celebration of Super Sentai. 45 years of Super Sentai. For
There's
this
a
one-
gigantic battle, right?
Yeah, that's the
Of
thing.
a
Is
ton
that
of Sentai.
it started out with the previous 45 Sentai teams sacrificed their powers gave up their powers to drive an invading empire away from Earth. All their powers shooting off into into space in the form of Ranger keys. The current team of Rangers, the Gokaiger, were wanted criminals by the Space Empire, who had over time collected almost all of the Ranger keys from the previous Sentai and could on the fly swap between any of their suits, any of their weaponry, just by popping a key into their morpher.
Mm-hmm.
It would do the call,
And it will transform it in the original versions of that character. I think I saw some
Yes.
images.
it would change into the original. They would use the original suit.
That's
That fucking
very
show
cool.
ended with a running battle where they went through every single Sentai, one by one, with an individual ranger from each Sentai, first pumping out a single attack into the final boss.
Uh-huh.
Like, just, they would change on the fly a special move, swap over to the next one in order of Sentai. Then they did 6th Rangers. Then they did power-up forms. Then they did all Red Rangers for the final blow.
Okay.
Alright, let's destroy your
I-
wings.
What I want to know is how did Power Rangers fucked it up? Because I keep hearing that they fucked it up hard.
Okay, with Gokaiger, how they fucked this up, they're no longer Space Pirate. They carried the Rangers over from Megaforce,
Okay, that's fair enough because they tended to do that,
but here's the problem. You're going from angels to pirates. Ghost
Okay,
Angel
I
were
know
three
that's stupid,
tribes
but
of
I
angels.
think that's the minor bit. That's like the minor problem because they have always done that. I mean, from CO
No, like,
to
they
Turbo
kept the
made no
same
sense.
Rangers. They didn't do that for a long... After the original run of Mighty Morphin, they did not keep the same actors.
Oh yeah, true. But I guess they wanted to like recapture the idea of Mighty Morphin.
It didn't work at all.
No. That's why I'm asking for more information because
Like, I never
that
watched...
sounds like the small bit compared with all the other shit saying. So do go on.
Don't you fucking dare lick me with that tongue
Well,
of yours.
yeah, that's the thing, John. Of course, they dropped the Angels thing with Megaforce because Super Megaforce was the adaptation of Pirate Sentai Gokaiger,
Shit.
which
Magic
was again,
Pixel!
it was a celebration of the series as a whole of everything Super Sentai.
Holy
Thank you,
shit, Snake
Magic.
is kicking your ass.
Thank you, Magic Pixel.
I have never heard that one, so you're gonna have to give me some sources, Autumn.
Alright, asshole.
Oh, the Leonardo is here. Should I drop out?
10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'll probably be
minutes?
able to kill this damn thing
Like-
in about 10 minutes or less.
I don't know what all they did with Megaforce, Super Megaforce, and fuck that. Because like after I saw that they're continuing over, I just refused to watch it. Because
I saw
one of my
some videos
favorite
about it.
things,
Basically,
like,
they couldn't do half of the stuff because they wanted
Yeah,
to
they
bring
kept-
out a lot of old actors who played Rangers, and they couldn't do it. So
yeah,
they
basically
really
two
had to
flaws.
bullshit their way through that whole arc.
Yeah, they would have had to bring up a bunch of actors, some of whom probably didn't want to do it or couldn't do it, or were retired or dead.
Yep.
Or in the case of the Wild Force Red Ranger, who was also a villain in
Oh
Samurai.
boy, let's not talk about that
Yeah.
one, please. Ugh.
Yeah, the
Right.
cameo theme was kept intact, but it was a bit more rare. But like, this is my big problem. The 6th Ranger of Gokaiger was a Sentai fanatic. He was a super nerd who knew everything about every Sentai going all the way back to the original Jack. They carried the 6th Ranger over from Megaforce, which is a robot that turns into a header, which is what was used in the Sentai to basically to morph, to call the Zords, and for power-ups for the Zords. They were all, yeah, Wild Force Red murdered somebody with a samurai sword. That's what we just said we were going to try and not talk about.
Hey, buddy, where are you going? Don't run away. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains out.
I think he was
Snake
doing a better
says this
job
on
of
the first
smashing
date.
your head, Snake.
But but onto the one I actually did watch some of.
Alright.
I'll say this first. Dino Charge was not a bad series.
It wasn't?
Dino
It
Charge.
was actually an enjoyable show for what it was, but it was not Kyoryuger, which is why I had a hard time watching it, because it looked like Kyoryuger, it acted like Kyoryuger, but it was not Kyoryuger. And the thing is, Kyoryuger was a celebration of its own.
This thing
Yeah.
went right back to where I cut its tail off. What an
And
idiot.
like,
Oh, man.
Hi, Flame.
here's the thing, Kyoryuger was
I love his reaction. The fuck are you nerds talking about?
like he's not the lewdest pervert here.
Yeah, you got no room to talk to, guy.
He
That
knows.
was he's talking about Sentai.
To be fair, me and Flame will pick at each other a lot when we get bored.
Fair
And
enough.
he likes to try and call me out if I retweet anything lewd.
And you
Despite
do
the
that a
fact
lot.
I've seen most of his retweets and faces.
Oh yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
the point. But
Oh, so you do it a lot then.
here's what I loved about Kyoryuger. It was a party. Yes, I am, Flame. You're pure lewd as fuck, boy. Yo. Well, Ruby, that's the thing.
Thanks, Flame, for
Sentai
following me on
is a
Twitter,
kid's
dude.
show.
Thank you,
Sentai's a
Paratoad.
kid's show too. Sentai is focused at kids. Like, they have a fucking dance party in the credits. Literally, the end of the show, instead of just a credit roll, it's the actors dancing along to a song.
That's
Ah,
amazing.
And Kyoryuger, they did it even better. They did one better. It wasn't just actors. They let the fans send in their own videos of them dancing along, and they did those with the actors in a little window dancing.
That's cute.
So you would see all these little kids, and it was adorable, just dancing along to this song.
Okay. Puke Puke, your balls are now broken.
Kinky.
Somebody
Well, like
please take a clip of that.
Well, like,
Just
that's
that line.
Well, you got 44 people. One of you needs to do it.
It was all about music. Literally. It was dinosaurs and it was music. The movie was a musical. They focused around singing, like literally the final battle. The actors sang the theme song.
Okay, that's
Literally,
pretty cool.
on screen, the actors were singing the theme song because it was the melody of the earth. And it was a catchy fucking theme song too.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Like, this was... The Red Ranger's power-up was literally called Kyoryu Red Carnival. He danced while he fought.
Woohoo!
So in conclusion, your deal is that what
Like, they stripped...
that particular version of Sentai was really original, and a lot of the originality was trying out for the Power Rangers version.
All of the originality was stripped out of it. The Zords lost their life. They lost their personality. And that's the thing is, the Zords and Kyoryuger were living creatures.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Like,
you little
Kyoryu
asshole.
Red's dinosaur
Die.
T-Rex, Gabakira, actually transformed into a hand cannon for his power mode, and it danced, and it was awesome as fuck. And it was named Mini Kira.
The thing is that they don't make much money out of Power Rangers anymore, so they can't really try stuff. Not like I mean they could, but they're not gonna risk it.
Well, yeah, and they
Well, you
cheap
guys
out
don't
on the
give a
toys
fuck,
too,
that's the problem.
which... Like, that's
They don't
another
care.
problem I have is the toys. They just... You do know you're in an expedition, right, Snake?
Yeah, I do. These assholes are
Alright, so-
bothering me. That's why they need to die. There we
They
go.
won't. They'll pass out, but they won't die.
Well, close as they can to dying. So, anyways. Okay, return to Astera. Okay.
But, like, here's the
Wait,
thing.
seriously?
Oh wait, Power Rangers making how much?
Yeah, Power Rangers makes a shitload of money. They cheap out
Wow.
on the
Talking
toys.
yen
but they
or
don't.
dollars here?
Then they have no fucking excuse. I assume that because it was no longer popular anymore, they wasn't making a lot of money.
Honestly, and here's another part. Here's my big fucking complaint with Power Rangers in general. The fucking toys. like, I got my ex, the Kyryuger Morpher.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she bought the Kyryuger Morpher. I bought her the Mini Tira, which is, again, was a little T-Rex that transforms into a hand cannon you can equip to the actual Gabu. They use giant fucking hand cannons to morph. They did a dance, everything. Like, this was a very music-heavy series.